Hey guys, Kevin Rhodes here, and we are here with Joe New of Cherry Creek Mortgage to talk to you about investment properties. And the reason we're here talking to you about that is we think that we see an opportunity for those that are maybe sitting on the sidelines, have always wanted to buy a few investment properties. We currently have unemployment at an all-time high, and there's a probability that some of those homeowners that are current homeowners might end up being renters. So if you're interested in getting ahead of that curve and having some investment homes in your portfolio or adding more to your portfolio, we thought it'd be interesting to talk about what that market doing, what that lender market's doing. Joe's one of our top preferred lenders. He's very proactive in the COVID crisis and COVID coronavirus crisis right now, and has been a proponent of basically daily and hourly giving us updates on the market, and it's super appreciated. So Joe, thanks for doing it.
Hey, you're welcome, and it's always good to be here with you, Kevin.
Awesome. I wish Dan and Terry could be here, but there's not enough room in this spot, so we're trying to
social distancing.
That's right. We're keeping sure on that. So the one thing I'll say from the real estate side is I myself, an investor, have 3 properties. I would certainly be looking for a couple more right now. Currently, the market values haven't changed, so you're not really going to see prices be lower. So you'll be paying what you would have been 3 to 6 months ago. The one thing that you will be ahead of is what I'm forecasting for myself is maybe in 6 months to 12 months, I will have wished that I had bought something because the market's going to be scrambling. Rental rates are going to be skyrocketing. Rental applications are going to be high. So I just wanted to bring Joe in here and talk about what's happening on the lending side because there's been some changes there.
So, when you think about it, right, we've got record unemployment, larger than the Great Depression. That's going to have an effect, right? We've had 2.8 million people on another call today. We talked, or not call, but video. We talked about forbearance. I don't want to get into that, but 2.8 million people in the last 3 weeks have clicked the button to go on forbearance. At some point in time, that's all going to get rectified. There's going to be some opportunities to buy investment property. Is it going to be a huge 2008 depression where values are 20% less than they were? I don't think so, right? I don't know. But there's going to be an opportunity to buy investment property. And if you are in the market to do that, I think you should sharpen your sword.
Yeah, certainly consider it.
And get ready, right?
Yeah.
Because there's going to be some opportunity in the next 6 to 12 months.
So rental rates, Susie Fitzgerald's an agent in my office who runs a property management company, and she said her collections for the month of March were solid, April were fair, and she's thinking May and June, she's going to see them kind of take a nosedive. She runs at about 96% collection, and she, from my talks with her, anticipates that to go down below 90.
And she manages like 400 properties. She would know.
400 properties.
Yeah.
So that's the flip side. I got a client right now that's looking at investment properties, and I told him if you buy now, and I know you're jonesing to buy right now, if you buy now, the one thing you have to be prepared for, because it's possible that one, there might not be that many applications coming in right now because a lot of people are on hold, they're on timeout, they're sitting down where they're at, and you need to be able to ride it out for few to many months when there's a higher demand, meaning once people are going back to work and they didn't make their mortgage payment and they do foreclose, then they have to have a rent in that same school district to go to. So I was talking to Joe about the numbers. He had mentioned that the rates had gone up. I thought it was as simple as 20-25% down and you go get a loan. He was just saying it's a little bit different now. So
currently today, investment properties are viewed as a higher risk. They've always been higher risk, right? Because it's not a home you live in, right? And if you got into trouble, then you let that thing go, right? That's what happens.
Yeah.
So during this COVID crisis, and this will get worked out, we will get to a normal market again, or at least something that resembles a normal market. Rates are a little bit elevated when it comes to investment property. It's not going to always be that way. Okay. But today, you can certainly you can go get a 20% down investment property. You're going to like the interest rates better at 25. So if you've got a $200,000 house, you invest $50,000, you have to look at the rate of return on that $50,000 over time. And those rates are, with great credit, are currently sitting at 5, 5.125, 5.25. Will it always be that way? And you got to be realistic, right? I mean, we have an entire generation of people that have never known rates under 4%. And unfortunately, I'm old enough.
You've seen it.
To my first home at 25 years old was 12 and a half, and I was really glad to have it, right? Yeah. So when you think about the overall look of the economy and where rates are headed and where appreciation rates are, it's not a bad place to be when you can get a rate of return, right? Yeah. And rents are going to go up. That's going to happen.
I think the demand is going to surge. And if you're of interest, if you're in a position, if you've got some holdings and you want to invest them outside of the stock market, I think it's not a bad idea to consider investment portfolio. A lot of people have been talking to me about this, so I thought I'd throw a video out there. I thought the rates were still solid in the investment market. Joe mentioned that they have gone up a little bit. So contact Joe if you got specific questions. I'll put his information down below in the description. And then in talking with Joe off camera, basically, he also kind of felt like he anticipated, we don't know, it changes by the hour, almost by the day, but he anticipated those rates might also be going up. Obviously, then they can come back down. But as far as a long-term investment hold to buy and lease, I think we have an opportunity ahead of us. So we certainly appreciate you listening in.
And let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've read both sides of this interest rate piece. I'm of the opinion when you create this much debt from an economy standpoint, they can't afford to raise rates very far. The reason these rates are being raised today is because of liquidity issues in the banking system. That's
trying to slow it down,
that's going to get fixed, right? We're going to fix that somehow. And when it does, I think you're going to see rates dip a little bit.
Awesome.
So,
well, we're here for you guys. If you need anything, let us know. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.